So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7 with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on any smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one of a kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock. Conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting edge designs of jewelry today. Go to Etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, organite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy.
Warning, warning, everything I say is fucking crazy and should not be reinterpreted or reenacted because you will be either shot or NDAA'd. Warning.
Did I mention that this is the show whose tweets get liked by Kevin Nash? That's Big Daddy Cool Diesel from the WWF. That's right, motherfuckers. I'm cool. I call you Coolo.
So depressed. I don't know what to do. Hey, go for it, man. It's easy for you to say you got the promotion. Look, it'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders.
Oh yeah! Telling you la verdad. And nothing but la verdad. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Play that freaking music again. Yeah! Come on. That's right. That's right. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. October 20th, 2017. And how about Los Dodgers? That's how the Beaners say Dodgers in LA. Los Dodgers. They say Dodgers with not the D, it's like a Y. Dodgers. Oh man, everybody's eating carnitas in celebration of Los Dodgers. Look, this is the West Coast over here, right? Okay? And we like to mix it up, you know. A little bit of Spanish, like, you know, like the pico de gallo. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now I sound like that idiot P. Diddy. It's October 20th, 2017. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Follow us at Twitter, at Bruce Montalvo. Click like on Facebook. That's the Bruce Montalvo Show on Facebook. Click like and join in on the fun. And boys, are going to be a fun show today. Getting in the mood for Halloween. There's a lot of ghouls, a lot of goblins, ghouls and goblins popping out of coffins. So, yeah, it's ghouls, goblins. They're popping out of coffins. And, yeah, they're creepy, aren't they? Just Halloween, ghouls, goblins. And that's what Trump's dealing with. A lot of ghouls, a lot of goblins. And they're just flying out of freaking coffins. And you know what they want? They want Trump in a coffin. You seen that movie Kill Bill? They'll just replace Bill and put Trump on there. That's what they want. They want Kill Trump. Well, that's the name of the episode, Kill Trump. Now we're going to discuss with your excellent talk radio show host, most excellent Bruce Montalvo. We're going to discuss the pros and cons as to why they say they want to kill Trump and why they won't kill Trump. That's why the show is called Kill Trump. No, Secret Service, we don't want to kill Trump. But I'm just saying that there's all these memes circulating. I'm looking on the Facebook feed, and they are putting out all sorts of kill Trump propaganda. You just see it, Trump in a coffin, Melania and his daughter Ivanka crying. They're all dressed in black like they just met with the scary-ass Pope, and he's in a coffin. Now, where did I see that before? The leftists from The Simpsons, they had Trump in a coffin. Why? Because they don't want to see America be great again. Okay? Trump, the man, without the deep state up his ass, is a great dude. Okay? But he's like, seriously, the last man standing in an all-out battle royale to destroy America. And it seems like he's the only genuine guy that's like truly trying to stop the globalists from telling everybody that the world is Earth is a globe. Or the freaking globalist globetrotters. But seriously, it's creepy in the spirit of Halloween. I mean, it's Trump either has angels protecting him, guardian angels, or freaking death angels looking upon Trump. So, will the deep state assassinate Trump? And it's eerie. You already have the leftists putting out, memes of Trump being in a coffin. Like I said, his daughter and wife mourning in black, dressed like they're at a funeral. Like when they met the Pope, why else did they go meet the Pope? They dressed like they were going to a funeral when they met the Pope. So that serves for all these leftists to make memes of like when they whack Trump. It's like the predictive programming for whacking Trump. And like I said, The Simpsons, those leftists, insiders, they predicted 9/11, a whole bunch of stuff. And there's like a clip of them putting Trump in a coffin. That's crazy. So, the state of the country is just crazy. And I'm getting a whole bunch of noise in the background. I'm going to have to apologize to my Bruce Montalvo audience. I don't want to have any what is it? What do they call that? Dead air. So I'm going to yell at my wife because I have my wife is in the background making a whole bunch of noise. Jaja, I'm on air. No, can you open the damn door? It's making noise in the background. Yeah, that's right. You see, when you're married, that's what happens. And you still don't get any fucking cooperation. Can you open the door, please? You're making noise. Yeah, thanks. You hear that noise, folks? That's the Bruce Montalvo Show studio. There's like another door, and it's a whole bunch of noise. It's, you know what it is? Think of it as the ghouls that are knocking on the coffin of America. Going back to what I was saying, it's the ghouls that are knocking on America's coffin. And like I was saying, the state of America is a dire state, folks. Really, a dire state that we find ourselves in as a country. We see they're taking a knee everywhere. Everywhere. Even in fucking Broadway, they're taking a knee. You see they're taking a knee, or the city council people, oh no, they're not doing their job. They're not going to fix the roads. They're going to take a fucking knee. Everybody taking a knee, left and right. Oh, you disagree with black people or a black leftist? That's right. They take a knee, they call you a racist. So, yeah, you see what's happened with the liberals. I mean, what did they do to Broadway? What did they do to Broadway? They turned Broadway into Carnegie Hall. You have Carnegie Hall? No, it's Carnegie Hall now after the liberals took it over. And, yeah, they want Trump in a coffin. They're making all these stupid plays about killing Trump, too. So, they're just a bunch of babies. All of them. Crying and whining and bitching about Trump. I mean, seriously. And what's worse is the Republican Party. I mean, oh, my God. You think the Democrats give it to Trump? Nuh-uh. No way. It's the fake Republican. It's those fucking fake Republicans with the nationalism. They say nationalism is distorted by Trump. Or you have a bigoted America under Trump. What did that insane idiot with the tumor say? Insane McCain? Half-baked patriotism? No, you should be getting half-baked in Arizona and shut the fuck up and stop interfering with my life. Don't take my things. Leave my stuff alone and leave me alone. You insane fuck you. But really, all these fucking fake Republicans everywhere. George W. Bush calling out the woodworks. Republican Party with the most pathetic record on liberty. I mean, they're the ones that brought you that fabulous NDAA and the NSA getting all the powers. But this is really expanding under Trump. You know how much money Trump is giving? This is why I'm telling you why they're not gonna whack Trump. These are the pros as to why they won't kill Trump. Okay? Get into the whole Bush establishment later. I mean, Trump the man on his own, he's the man. But you gotta remember, he's like MK Ultra more than likely. He's doing what they tell him to do. Okay? And these are definitely some of the reasons why they're not gonna kill Trump. You have him giving tons of money and war powers to the CIA. Okay, they're expanding the drone police state, the militarization under Trump. And you know what? I don't know if there's an echo in the back now. My wife's on the fucking phone while I'm doing a show on TalkStream Live, so if you're hearing Jaja in the back, he's saying blah, 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 this is what I have to put up with. Let me just stop there. Okay, calm down, Bruce, It's part of being married, one can't live without the other. Oh, God, someone shoot me right now. No, really, don't send some fucking army psyops to do it. I'll kick your fucking asses. Now, why are they not going to kill Trump? Again, now I have my train of thought because I don't hear my wife in the background on the fucking phone with some asshole hounding me for a bill. Well, what do you think? I'm broke because I don't pay my bills? I do. Damn it. Now, Trump. Oh, yeah, they're going to kill Trump. No, they're not going to kill Trump. That movie wasn't made. It's called Kill Bill, not Kill Trump. And this is why they won't kill Trump. Okay, under Trump, he's expanding the drone, the police state on the drones. The militarization on the streets. You see, you got tanks on the streets. Certain streets in California, I mean, those are run and operated by the military. You go to Southern California, all the Air Force bases, the March Air Force Base, those highways belong to the military. Forget about it. You have no fucking rights. You have no rights. You see that gold eagle that's sitting atop the flag of the United States of America? You want something to protest? You social justice bitches. You don't know shit. You want to protest something? You know what that eagle, that golden eagle sitting atop the top of the flag really means? It's fascism. Going back to the Roman days. That eagle is going back to the Babylonian, the Egyptian days. The eagle is a symbol of fascism of Roman days. Okay, they would have their billy clubs, their sticks, fascism. It's a bundle of sticks to beat you with. That's what that golden eagle sits atop of, the flag of a corporation. Now, I'm not saying take a fucking knee and blah, blah, blah. I mean, this is our country and we have a history, but if you really want to study the language of symbols and the occult language of symbols, I mean, and these leftist pussies, I mean, they don't know anything. They don't know what they're out there. They just want everybody to be transgender, queer, binary, whatever the fuck. They don't really want to do their homework. They got their fingers up their nose and their parents' wallets up their asses. And again, this dystopia is being created while nobody cares. It's being created. Trump's expanding the CIA's war powers. Trump's expanding the usage of drones by the military, by the police. Or the LAPD is going to have drones. Fucking drone you to death just like they killed Paul Walker, right? On the Fast and Furious. They probably droned his ass. Yeah. This is a conspiracy show, folks. What do you want? You want conspiracies, right? That's why you're here. I don't shill. La verdad. It didn't look like a car crash to me. When I saw that Paul Walker death scene from years ago, that actor, on the Fast Furious movie, it looked like they droned his ass. They droned his ass. Okay? It's just insane, people, they don't know what's going on. I mean, this total dystopia, 1984-like dystopia, drones looking at you. It's going to be crazy. Drones are going to be watching you jaywalk. They already got like 1 million cameras per street corner in London. There's like 20 cameras per street corner, 30 cameras. Any other city, any small suburban city, they got 1 camera up there. The big cities, they got 2 or 3 or 4 cameras. London, it's insane. They got cameras up the wazoo. But really, I mean, drones will be watching you in Trump's America. They'll be watching you jaywalk. The drone will be watching you hit the bong. The drone will be watching you, pee. The drone will be spying on your freaking preteen daughter when she's in the shower. The drone will be everywhere. Drones will be everywhere. Okay? Trump loves himself some drones. I mean, you can't blame him. Obama gave him the playbook, the drone playbook. Now they got Predator drones. That's such a catchy name for the drones, too. Predator or Death or, really. I mean, the world we're heading for, if us plebes, as the elite call us, don't speak up, is frightening, folks. Anything does not compare, nothing compares to how frightening the elite's world will be if we don't freaking speak up and stop being plebes and get out of the plebatorium, okay, and plebatory, because that's where they're going to put us. Trump giving the CIA immense war powers, millions of dollars. But you don't care. You just care about the pigs and the perverts of Hollywood. Weinstein. Weinstein. Like sounds like a pig. And Ben Buttfleck, Assfleck for a chin. Those 2 idiots. Blowing each other. With like 1 million dead hookers in their freaking actors' freaking little camper. And then when it's over, they just say, oh, what a lovely tea party. Yeah, you don't care about Trump giving the CIA millions. He's still a patriot, right? Well, then what's Trump going to do? I mean, on paper, you saw what the CIA did to Kennedy, right? You don't even know who did it, what to Kennedy, right? He could be on a beach with Marilyn Monroe, like old as fuck, like, they freaking fishing on a yacht somewhere. You don't know what they really did. I mean, do kings really die? They tell you whatever, man. You know? It's crazy, folks, but there's positive things about the Trump, okay? About Trump in general just being president. I mean, for one, Trump's not perfect, but oh my God, he's not Hillary. That's one. Okay? That's a big one. And what did the Trump vote mean? It was 63 million that voted Trump. 63 million, over 63 million. Or whatever the Illuminati decided in the end, because they're the ones that count the votes. That goes back to Stalin of Soviet Russia. It's who counts the votes, not stupid who votes. Huh? We got some more Putin news later on. But the Trump vote meant total repudiation of the Bush, Clinton, Obama policies in America. Okay, America spoke big. They spoke with a big middle finger. They said, fuck you, we voted Trump. Or did they? Like I said, who counts the votes? But again, it has nothing to do with Russia. And again, who's caught red-handed, no pun intended, red-handed with their hand in the communist cookie jar? None other than Hillary Clinton, the whole FBI, and all these people just covering up the fact that she's making big money uranium deals, her and that pedophile from Pizzagate, Podesta, who ran her campaign, making millions of dollars with the Russians themselves. So now Hillary's been missing after she broke her fat toe. She's missing. I don't know how many fucking Hillary doubles she's enacted. You forget about the Melania doubles. That's disinformation. Okay? Her nose just looked funny because of the glasses, Melania's. Okay, Hillary's the one with a bunch of big old fat ass doubles. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's the state that we're in America is crazy. I mean, all the while we have dumbasses that got D's in high school, like LeBron James. You're saying that Trump voters are uneducated. And these freaking dumb basketball dribblers like LeBron James, okay, who thinks he's, he probably thinks he's freaking Dr. Seuss is racist. That's what he's thinking. He's like, oh, this book is racist. Dr. Seuss is racist. Really? In the end of the day, you people should just turn off the basketball and go play a nice game of chess with, your kids or something. Because at the end of the day, the mafia runs fucking sports anyway. You forget about it. I was watching the Dodgers NLCS, the Dodgers and Cubs championship series. Wow, man. Wow. I'm happy the Dodgers won, but there's a couple of calls there that were just insane. They were just so bad that I was left thinking, oh, that's got to be the mafia. The mafia's from Brooklyn, and they want the Dodgers to win. The mafia's from Brooklyn, so they called a couple of bad calls, and then the next day you saw the Cubs got blown out. Maybe the mafia went to the Cubs and said, hey, we want to see the Cubs, we want to see the Dodgers and the Yankees. That's who's playing right now, the Yankees. It could either be the Astros or the Yankees. I'm thinking, you want to know the inside baseball on the baseball? I'm thinking it's going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees. It's going to be a big, big series. Now, a buddy of mine, who you people know, if you know Bruce Montalvo, my buddy Felix Pantaleon, a buddy of mine, he's known as the Caliber Hitter. He's pretty big on the baseball analytics. He's doing the baseball analysis. And he's telling me that the Dodgers starting lineup, the pitching rotation, they're going to get lit up by the Yanks. So I said to him, well, I didn't see Sandy Koufax congratulating any of the Yankees guys. That's because the Dodgers historically have been known to have a great pitching staff, always the best pitching in the game. But I'm telling you, I've gone through so many bad seasons. I remember them losing to the Atlanta Braves and losing to the Cubs, losing to those stupid Mets. I mean, lose. Didn't matter who they had, Mike Piazza, Beltre, Gay Sheffield. It didn't matter. They would always end up losing, the championship game or maybe not even winning their division. It's just crazy. Yeah, I remember the Astros were in the National League. Now they just, like a Mandela effect. Now they're American League all of a sudden. That's a good one, right? I mean, were the Astros Mandela affected? Oh, you don't want to hear sports? What, you don't want to hear well, I don't want to hear it either. What, the pathetic, idiotic, freaking NFL fans, especially like the Raider fans. I love the Raider team, the teams of the past, but I hate their fans. So there's a bunch of stupid cholos over there. George Lopez with the bola de pendejos hanging out with them. That's what they are. They're standing out. Oh, the Trump-Pence regime must go. And then that idiot running back they have, that Marshawn Lynch. You know what it's come down to? They don't respect the flag. They don't know why, the flag should be offensive. Basically, it's telling you, the flag's telling you you're a slave and you work for the corporation. But they don't know that. He's beating an official now. I mean, there's no line now. Eminem wants to talk about a line in the sand. There's no line. These people in the NFL, they're just like, one step out of jail, then they're in the NFL. It's National Felons League. And nobody's watching. People are going to watch baseball. Mark my words, they're going to be watching the baseball game. That's why you have two classic Americana teams, the Dodgers and the Yankees. I think the Illuminati did this on purpose. Said, no, fuck the football. You guys are getting paid too much money. A lot of them don't get paid that much money. A select few. But seriously, some of these guys, they should just have snowflake or butthurt pussy in the back of their jersey. Like the Seattle Snowflakes. How about they're going to quit the NFL? Well, quit the NFL. It's the biggest gig you'll ever have. Or the other idiot that's Colin Craps on Dick, saying that he's going to get his lawyers to sue the NFL. Why? Because you stink? Because no team wants you because you stink? And your little Marxist Che Guevara PR stunt that your commie girlfriend told you to do stinks and nobody likes it, and the NFL's now shitting, bricks over what to do because they can't sell jerseys anymore. R.I.P. to the NFL. That's what's going to happen. And I'm telling you, baseball is America's sport, and that's the inside baseball right there. The death of the NFL and maybe the major leagues eclipsing them. They've been around longer. I mean, just look at the dumbasses. I mean, basketball's next, too. Are they locking arms? They're locking arms in the NBA now? Unbelievable. These morons have no idea. Anyway, let's get into some totally serious stuff here. This is serious stuff. If you're a journo and, you got any dirt on Clinton, then you're going to be dead, the next day. And I'm saying that because this lady, this lady here that exposed the Panama Papers, this journalist was just killed in a car bomb. If you recall, the Panama Papers was an investigation into corruption and how literally, I mean, you had multiple Clinton connections to this Panama Papers, and this woman's just whacked. They found in the middle of a field with her car blown up. Maltese Panama Papers journalist killed in car bomb blast. So as soon as the shit hits the fan for Hillary, that the FBI they can no longer keep secret that she was making all this money with the Russians. That it's Russia Gate, but with the Democrats, not with Trump and the Republicans. So these Panama Papers, I mean, Clinton says here, Clinton inside Panama Papers, financial blasted with these financial deals exposed in the Panama Papers. Hillary Clinton received more money giving one speech, $225,000. Major donors caught up in Panama Papers scandal. This is another way they were laundering their money. You know, these foreign offshore banks that were being busted. And this journalist here, connected to all this, is dead. So there you have it. You know, you go up against the Clinton, Goldman Sachs, Soros machine, and you end up car bombed. Or they make you fake your death, or just go away. You can't fuck with these swamp things. See here, George Soros buys new stakes in Goldman Sachs Bank. So that's who's running the show right there. George Soros bought huge stake in Goldman Sachs after Trump's win. And again, who's the inside man of the Trump administration that's connected to Soros and Goldman Sachs? Well, that would be Jared Kushner. That would be Jared Kushner. But Trump was saying it all along. He's like, well, they're wiretapping me. They're hacking me. They're spying on me. I mean, short of Obama putting little suction cups and climbing up the Trump Tower and peeking in on Trump himself. I mean, Trump said it. You know, he's like, I know things you don't know. Why? Because he's the president. Okay, he knows if the Watchers or the Nephilim are, you know, crawling under your skin as little parasites, or he knows if they come in through portals or whatever. He just knows. Okay, he knows more things than these dumbass commie liberals that they think they're so educated going to their Marxist institutions will ever know. In reality, what they're doing is, you know, all these commie colleges, they're all just getting together for one big Red Dawn event. That's what they want. A big communist coup d'etat. They said it, November 4th, it's coming. Said it's coming. And they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they want. They don't know what it's going to bring. They don't know the consequences of what they're asking for with wanting to enact their communism. Again, they don't know what fascism is. In the end, it's just going to look like the old death camps, the old death pits. That's what it's going to look like. The old death pits from the Bergen-Belsen. These commies have no idea what they're asking for. They have no idea when they get their dawn of a new day what the hell's going to happen to them. And no amount of cognitive psychology is going to help these idiots because they don't have any gears in their mind. Okay, they're devoid of thought. They're just soulless zombies. Just idiots spouting off whatever their Bernie Sanders voting teacher told them to say. In reality, that's what's going to happen. A Red Dawn event. And it's by design. Because it was the communists that created the National Socialist movement, again, the Nazis, in Germany. And you had American superpowers, American banking, again, the J.P. Morgans and the Citibanks of New York that helped cause the crash in Germany. that brought about the rise of Hitler. So you had the Chase Bank, the Chase Citicorp, the J.P. Morgan, these Nazis that helped the rise of the Third Reich. And they're doing the same thing here. You see, we're in a constant state of hyperinflation. You don't know when the Chinese could back out of the U.S. bonds or whatever. Whoever owns the majority of the U.S. bonds backs out, then you'll have whatever banks decide to back out. You'll have the same scenario that happened in Nazi Germany. And then people don't know that these big banks, the J.P. Morgans and the Chase, they're the ones that helped fund the Nazis. They helped start the coup d'etat in Germany to bring the Nazis to power, and then at the end of the day, they're still running the show here in America. I mean, they were in America before the Nazis even decided to invade Poland. They were in Madison Square Garden. That's another reason why they're not going to kill Trump. You know, all you idiots want to say Nazi, 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 but you have no idea who the Nazis really are. You just think they're a bunch of idiots that live in the woods and they're like rednecks and they're American rednecks. No. You have German banking powers that took over this country long ago, and Trump's just a puppet that they put on one of their fingers, and he's going to tell you whatever he's going to tell you to help keep the fascist golden eagle at the top of the American corporation's flag shiny and new. Because in the end, it's the big banks that run, the big Nazi banks. Okay, what was it? The Prescott Bush, the Union Bank in L.A. In the end, they want to be the heroes. Oh, they're going to build a tower at Ground Zero, J.P. Morgan, when they're the sons of bitches that funded the Nazis' rise in the first place. So it's a bunch of Nazi powers behind Obama, behind Clinton, behind all these people, not just Trump. Okay? Trump wants to do his own thing. He wants to be a capitalist. These National Socialists, they want to seize power globally with their transnational corporations and then enact their fascism. Trump's like an old school America dude, which is another reason why they put him up there. But then at the end of the day, also, he contradicts himself left and right, which is by design. They tell him to do it. He's like, oh, I'm a nationalist, but then I'm a globalist. And then what's a nationalist mean also? I mean, I've heard KKK guys say they're fucking nationalists. So what does that mean? I'm not calling him a KKK, but, I mean, you really don't know anything if you're just screaming Nazi at the top of your lungs and you don't know that, for instance, Hitler didn't die, he was submarined to Argentina or whatever. And the boys of Brazil, you know, I don't care what face you put next to who. At the end of the day, it's all boys of Brazil. These people had a breeding program, and they took over the fucking United States of America. The Nazis took over the United States of America. Okay, and at the end of my show, like the very end, I'm talking about when you hear the Nazis break my door down and then smash my head in, you're going to hear them speaking German. And you say, oh, fuck, man, he said it, you know, he said that it was the Germans. Maybe they'll be Ukrainian. Whatever. It'll have the same feeling. It'll be the same effect. Okay, the Holocaust happened to people just like the Americans. People just like us. Ah, man, I get into these big Nazi tirades. I mean, really, there's so much to the Nazis. I mean, they had, the occultism in Nazi Germany, went far beyond anything you could imagine. I mean, they were believed to be communicating telepathically with Pleiadians or interdimensional deities. You know, you say deep space, but really it's interdimensional. It's closer than you think. It's not deep space. not the vast oceans of space. As we're covered in this dome, under a dome, and they got all these shows. Now, the Simpsons, they put them under a dome. And there's that TV show, Under the Dome. Which reminds me, I'm not saying that we're not alone, or the Nazis weren't communicating with interdimensional deities that we could, attribute to being aliens. But it's all over your Old Testament. It's all over your Torah, your Bible. I mean, who are the Guardians of the Galaxy? It's not just a Marvel comic. Who are the Guardians of the Galaxy? The Titans. The Titans, the gods. Who are these Guardians of the Galaxy? They're telling us. Okay? Telling us right to our face. You have that Seth MacFarlane show. What is it, the Orville? It's like a spoof on Star Trek. And the first scene, he's coming back from his work or whatever. It's like a Jetsons futuristic kind of. They're not in space yet, but whatever. They got flying cars. They're in like New York of 2520, and he's walking into his apartment and he hears giggling in the other room. He goes in there and his wife is sleeping with an alien. Okay, yeah, sleeping with an alien. Oh, it's funny. Oh, he jizzed out of his eyelids or something, right? And then he leaves and he says, "All right, screw you, girlfriend or wife. That's it. I'm done. You wanna fuck the illegal alien? Keep him, right?" So McFarlane leaves. But there's so much to that scene that Hollywood's telling you. I bring guys like Jordan Maxwell on, and he'll just start laughing probably because he knows where I'm gonna get at. It's the whole sons of God from the Genesis. They're sleeping with the daughters of man. These watchers, these Nephilim from the Bible, the fallen angels, right? Well, you think they're angels, but really they're interdimensional freaking devils or demons. That's what it is. One man's alien is another man's demon. And the Nazis knew this. And the Vatican that helped hide the Nazis after World War II knows this. They know this. They created Hollywood. Look, Hollywood might as well be, Tinseltown might as well have a giant lit up fucking showbiz swastika, the runway, where bitches dressed up as Hitler doing a little catwalk, because that's what Hollywood is. It's nothing but pure unadulterated Nazism and occultism. Okay? Oh, you think it's cute. Oh, yeah, Seth MacFarlane and his wife's cheating on him with an alien. No, there's occult scripture that goes back to Genesis right there. The sons of God, as we wrestle with the powers of darkness, they're coming down to sleep with the daughters of man and then bore children to them. They're the sons of God. So, they're telling you this in Hollywood. A scene like the alien sleeping with Seth MacFarlane's wife or girlfriend in Orville. That new show on Fox. And they even show a flat earth. I mean, he's like a jokester. He's like a clown. They show like a flat earth and like the water going off the edges. The flat earth, no conspiracy now, as you see it's even being tackled by big TV shows. So there's nothing Neil deGrasse Tyson can do anymore. He could keep calling us stupid, but, why don't you debate us, bro? You're over there debating homeless people. Why don't you debate, real people? Anyway, the Nazis knew all this, folks. I mean, they thought they had they were cloning Nazi super babies with like psychic powers. Okay, the Nazis were more into the occult than you think. I mean, they go back to the 12 tribes of Israel, the Amalek. They also learned the Torah. So the eternal enemy of the Jewish people. You can see what they want to lie and say, "Oh no, the Holocaust never happened." Meanwhile, the Germans know it happened. They have perfect records, and they literally hacked off so many heads you could fill 2 Dodger Stadiums worth of Jewish heads, and it'd be spilling, from the top of the stadium. Truly tragic. Really, it was a power unlike any other. The Nazis orchestrated the whole thing to take over the United States at the end. They knew the Weimar Republic wasn't going to last. So, I mean, they orchestrated so they would be able to make this their base of operation. The United States became their Fourth Reich. Yeah, and what made them so powerful? Many say that, like I said, they were in league with supernatural, preternatural deities, and they were able to reverse engineer technology. You know, you hear the stories of the Russians and what they did. 1937 crash that they were able to recover and then do the reverse engineer technology. Again, all this is myth and legend. One thing's for sure, though, the Nazi Foo Fighters. I mean, the Nazis displayed technology that was mesmerizing and far beyond anything that the United States knew of. I mean, it was just incredible what these Nazis had. Also, going back to that golden eagle that sits at the top of many flags, United States flag, is the original symbol for fascism of Italy. See, the Benito Mussolini. Okay, was fasces, an ancient imperial Roman symbol of power carried by lictors in front of magistrates, a bundle of sticks featuring an axe indicating the power over life and death. And they would show this golden eagle, which if you add two heads to this golden eagle, is the Rothschild golden eagle. The eagle itself is a symbol for fascism. Goes back to the Egyptian hawk Horus of Egypt as well. So that's what you have, folks. A world of clandestine hidden symbols that represent. When you find out what they represent, I mean, that what its power is in this realm. You know, just metaphysically, it's mind-boggling how these symbols carry like a code and a message in the subconscious minds of us all. I mean, you see the golden eagle, and immediately you feel like the power, a symbol of power. Yeah, well, you don't want to get out of line. You see what they did to Jesus, right? In the story, they killed him. If they do that to Jesus, what are they going to do to you? What are they going to do to you? I'm wondering what they're going to do to Hillary. Or what are they going to do to Trump? That's why the show's called Kill Trump, right? They're actually saying that Hillary can still be president. How they could say this, I have no idea. Here's the latest argument some Dems are making for how Clinton could still become president. Are you fucking shitting me? Really? Still become president? I mean, are these people out of their freaking minds or what? They're still bitching about trying to figure out how they could get her to be president. How Hillary Clinton could still can and should become president after the Trump-Russia investigation. What Trump-Russia investigation? Bitch, you were selling uranium. You got caught with your red commie hands in the red commie cookie jar. You're fucked. Shut up. Go away. Oh, wait, she did. She did. She broke her toe, and so now she's quiet. They had to put a sock in her mouth, and now she's like disappeared somewhere. Oh, man. Maybe they took her to that, maybe they took Hillary Clinton to that one, insane asylum that they took the security guard from the Mandalay Bay or Kanye West. Yeah, maybe they took her there. Anyway, I said it. Here's the reason why they're not going to kill Trump, okay? The drone industry, they're sending letters, like thank you letters, like love letters to Trump. Because he's like making millions and millions of dollars for them. See, Obama was an idiot. He would just fly around drones and have them spy on you and make no money. But Trump is like, adding dollars and cents to everything he does. I mean, you can't hate him for that. And the drone companies, they don't hate him at all. They're sending him love letters. Oh, we love you, Trump. Thank you for helping the drone business boom, Trump. You see Trump looking to loosen Obama limits on drone strikes. Really? Obama had limits on drone strikes? Oh man, he was droning the shit out of Yemen and everything else. So limits? Really? That means that you're gonna bomb the shit out of everybody, like you said, right? And take the oil. I bombed the shit out of them and take the oil. Yeah. I don't know, folks. I feel like being libertarian today. You want me to suck the dick of the empire? No, not all the time. No, not at all. Actually, I don't care how much money you think you can pay me, you gay mafia. But look, this is just ridiculous here. Trump administration wants to increase CIA drone strikes. Okay, they want a blank check to kill with impunity. But, this is nothing different. It's just Trump doing what Obama did on steroids. It was like, oh my God, Trump's such a killer. No, Obama was a killer. He was killing like American citizens. They're going to keep doing the same thing. It's the same shit, different toilet. That's all. Trump plans to make it easier to kill civilians with drones. Yeah, because Obama made it real easy to do it. So now he's like, oh, fuck it. If the other guy did it, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do it better. See, I know Trump. He's like in a competition. He's already unraveled a lot of Obama's pussy legacy. Now he wants to do things like bigger, badder, and stronger than Obama. I mean, he's probably in bed, with his wife. And he's like, oh, do you think Obama, could go, how many minutes did Obama go with his manly wife? I can go more minutes with mine. Trump's like in a competition. He's in a competition with Kim Jong-un. I mean, Kim Jong-un's put supposedly, if whatever, hologram or whatever is running North Korea that they tell us is bullying Trump. Really, it's Kim Jong-un, parentheses on Kim Jong-un, bullying Trump, putting kick me signs on Trump every day, saying, oh, no, I got no more time for diplomacy, or, kick me, puts it right on Trump's sign. And, oh, my little skinny rocket's longer than your fat rocket, Trump. Well, that's what's going on. It's become, that's why I know it's fake. Okay? If anybody really poses a threat to the United States, they get neutralized so fast. You kidding me? They'll skin you faster than a rabbit gets fucked. If they think you're any threat. They'll have the CIA up your ass. They'll know how many natural resources you have. They'll take them all. You kidding me? You're going to go up against big Satan over here, the Estados Unidos with Satanos? I don't think so, compadre. No. And in America, 20 years from now, there's going to be drones everywhere. Everywhere. You're going to walk out your front door, somebody's drone's going to bump you in the head or give you a haircut. And it's going to happen because you people, you got jobs, you got things to do, right? And you're not going to speak up. See, me, when the shit hits the fan, I'll just use them as target practice. Okay? Honey, I hit another one. And another one. That's right, I'll be shooting at those fucking things. You kidding me? You better keep your drone off my fucking property. You know what? I'll go Gran Torino on your ass. Like, get off my lawn. Get off my airspace. No, I'm really mad at Trump. He's gonna make it to where drones are fucking everywhere, spying on my wife's big titties and shit. That's what they're gonna do. That's why our shower is like totally like secure. But if it wasn't, I would be worried to be spying on my butt or something. I don't know. What? Don't thank me. She's over there yelling because I said her big whatever. Gazongas. It's the NSA spying on us on our phone, trying to see us naked. I mean, not just you, but everybody. Even the fat, ugly people get seen naked. I mean, they see everybody naked. The FBI listening to you, while you're doing it, everything. Hey, they're freaking sick bastards. It's going to be a world of perverts and drones. Okay, it's going to be a total drone-topia. Okay, a drone dystopia. Drones everywhere, like 1984. Okay, right now there's little kids, instead of writing to Santa Claus that they want a bat cave or they want the Batmobile, they're writing that they want a drone for Christmas. They want a drone for Christmas. Why should they want, some Hot Wheels or some Wolverine and the Hulk? No. Get me a drone. Stop fucking around. Okay? Yeah. It's they all have drones and they all have radical leftist ideologies, and if you don't agree with their drones or their radical leftist ideology, then your head's gonna roll, because that's how they roll nowadays. I'm just warning you, folks. Okay? I'm warning you, because it seems like everybody that opens their mouth in the United States today that has like a Twitter account with over 1 million, it seems like these people have like D's in high school. So it's like, why do people have to listen to you? I mean, did you invent something? Did you do anything? And you need me to be the bad guy, okay? You need people like me so I can point my fucking finger and say, those are the bad guys, alright? Speaking of bad guys, you're bad guys. How about Darth Vader Bush, huh? Oh, which Bush? Which Bush? Well, Darth Vader Bush, Sr. Well, the one that's still around. He's Barbara, I hate Trump. Yeah, that one. That one. Darth Vader Bush. Well, he was involved with the Kennedy thing, and now I wouldn't be surprised if Darth Vader Bush, signed off on the whole Las Vegas gun plot thing. That's what's going on. That's who's running the show. Darth Vader Bush's people. He's putting his dumbass idiot son, freaking Darth Vader Bush Jr., to go up there and make an ass out of himself. Saying this is Trump's America is bigoted. Really? Really, George W.? Let me tell you something. You should just go back and draw your little fucking paintings and try to keep pleasing the libtard idiots in the art world. Because you want to talk about bigotry, you fucking hypocrite. What about the Texas Rangers? Historically, the baseball team, they're not just a baseball team, the Texas Rangers. They were known as like the Texas Rangers for a reason. Because they were hunting down and killing Mexicans. The Texas Rangers killed and hunt down Mexicans. And last time I checked, Jack, the Bushes, George W. Bush, owns the Texas Rangers. So, I don't want to be a PC libtard or nothing. I don't want to change the Texas Rangers name. No, forget about it. But you got some nerve to come out and talk about bigotry, about Trump's bigotry, when you own a professional baseball team named after killing Mexicans, George W. Bush. Not to mention you announced the mark of the beast back on 2006. You satanic bastard. Look, just because you're stupid and you're playing Game Boy, doesn't mean that you didn't know what was going on. Okay, we know you didn't know what was going on, Bush. You were reading My Pet Goat backwards. Okay? It was Karl Rove and Cheney and Rumsfeld. They're probably still telling Trump what to do today. That's the deep state, motherfuckers. And if Trump messes up with either one of those guys, you could bet your ass it's going to be kill Trump and they'll have him in a fucking coffin. He won't just be coughing like Hillary Clinton. He'll be in the coffin. Okay? Hey, are you kidding me? That would make the liberal leftists so happy. And they want him dead. Okay, they have Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, you probably know someone very close to you that has Trump derangement syndrome. A member of your family. You know, mother-in-law, an aunt, all the above. I'm telling you, they've gone batshit crazy. Like I said, Broadway, you go to a trip to Broadway, now it's not Carnegie Hall, it's corny-ass libtard hall. Okay? But you know what? Even the angels in heaven don't know when Trump's going to be capped. Okay? They're looking upon Trump right now, and, things are nice right now. He said it was the calm before the storm, right? Things are cool. You're waiting to see the Dodgers. You're waiting to see the Yanks. It seems like nothing could go wrong, right? Feeling good, huh? What if I were to tell you this whole fucking thing? Trump knew about all the hurricanes and he knew it was all predicted. Okay, if you go back to Time magazine, this issue with Trump on the cover, it says nothing to see here. I mean, there's literally a hurricane inside Trump's White House. And it's, I mentioned it before, but that's such predictive programming for all the shit they've been doing with Puerto Rico and, Barbuda and the freaking Puerto Rico and the Cuba and Florida and Houston. They were telling you right there, the sons of bitches. Time magazine, a bunch of liberal media, just, you want to talk about being in league with Satan. These Satanists know exactly what's going on. They put it on their publications and nobody even bats an eye. Nobody gives a rat's ass, but they're telling you right there what they're going to do to you. Incredible, folks. Yep, you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, one and only. Follow me on Twitter, at Bruce Montalvo. Click like, Bruce Montalvo Show on Facebook. And, I don't think they're going to kill Trump, but, I mean, like I said, there's guys that he has to appease in the deep state. If the Karl Roves of the deep state aren't kept happy, then anything could happen. Okay? Anything could happen. I mean, it's just one psyop after another psyop. But the psyops don't stop. They continue, even under Trump. It's non-stop psyops. There's here, speaking of non-stop psyop, Assange is back, drops truth bomb on Las Vegas massacre. We said it. He said it was staged by the FBI. The guy that did it, Paddock's still alive. He worked for the FBI. He worked for DOD. He's still gambling in Vegas. You might even catch him. You sit at a freaking blackjack table next to him. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open because you never know when they're going to stage some shit. You could be, stuck in the middle with a bunch of clowns and crisis actors. But this is no act. It's a crisis for Hillary Clinton. You have the real Russia story. Okay, is the uranium deal. Now I'm asking you, how many years do you think Hillary's going to get behind bars for this one? We'll see how real Trump is about locking up Hillary after this one. It amazes me how many times Hillary Clinton shits the bed and the Illuminati's always there to clean it up. So we'll see. I say for her capers, let's say 30 years and up. Yeah, they're laughing right now, right? No, I wish I was a judge. No, they would whack me quicker than they whack Scalia, I'm telling you, because I would give this bitch like 40 to life. 40 to life. Now they're saying this is Trump's Benghazi right here. U.S. contractor evacuated U.S. forces in Niger. Yeah, I said it right. Niger. U.S. forces in Niger. You believe that? They're saying this is Trump's Benghazi. Really? What about the actual Benghazi? Huh? What's funny is this whole Niger thing. Rednecks are probably seeing Niger on the TV, saying, Niger ambush. Niger ambush. You're seeing it on the CNN. You know, if they're trying to spy on the enemy, right? So they're watching the CNN, the rednecks. And they see Niger ambush, and they probably run around screaming, "It's Obama who wants to sabotage the White House." They're saying it. Niger sabotage. It's not nigger sabotage. It's Niger. Okay, redneck? It's Niger. But, you know, they're showing on the TV, you know, the black kid, or the black soldier, he looks like a kid. And then right under him it says Niger. So who's playing a joke here? You know, you want to talk about having fun with racism here. You know, and I'm looking at this soldier or whatever, and, you know, they just keep getting younger. And he looks like they got him right out of ROTC. And they're sending them to fight younger and younger, to breathe in the depleted uranium. And why? When they have drones. I say if they expand drones, and drones are making so much millions, so much money, then there shouldn't ever be another draft. Because now you could just use drones. And they're so easy to operate. I mean, if you know how to play the original Xbox, you could operate a drone. And, like, take care of Saddam Husseini's Sand Monkeys Arabia in a minute. So, there you go. Okay, you don't need any more soldiers and, you know, ground combat. Just use drones. Just use drones. You know what's great about this story in Niger is you see Don Lemon, he constantly gets to talk about it while it says Niger underneath CNN screen. I don't know what's great about it except that he looks a little like irked about it. Right under his name it says Niger. Freaking CNN's more racist than you imagine. You know, they got, just because they got Don Lemon up there, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, that PC, piece of shiza is what he is. PC, piece of shit is what it stands for. Yeah. Yep. That's right, folks. Speaking of idiots that just blurt out racist, you're about that dumbass Federica, whatever the hell, that congresswoman with the stupid hat, that black woman that looks like a retarded Pepe the Frog with a cowboy hat, screaming racist. I mean, they just want to scream racist about everything. Well, she said she's a rock star now because she said racist. See, liberals could turn you into a rock star overnight if you just scream racist at the top of your lung. If you tattoo it, if you get some like meth head on drugs to tattoo, like, you know, with like a guitar string needle on you poorly, you know, misogyny and blah blah blah, and, fuck Trump or whatever, or you just scream it from the top of your lungs, to the sky. Yeah, the liberals are making you cool, right? No, they're not making you cool. Look what they did to the NFL. They libtardized. I'm making up words. They totally libtardized the NFL, and look what happened to them. College football gets bigger ratings than them. Okay, nobody's going to their stupid idiot movies anymore. Like Geostorm. I don't have to go to Geostorm. I'm going to put it on my freaking computer, watch it on the internet. Forget about your Geostorm. Okay? It's a bunch of predictive programming for HARP and weather control anyway. Anyway. You think that Trump is the idiot from Mad Magazine? He's not. Obama was for 8 years. Okay? Trump knows how to make money with his fascism. He's like, we're going to sell the hell out of drones. We're not just going to use them to spy and look at people and be perverts like Obama. Okay? He's actually making money with his fascism. What, you want me to bring pros and cons? There they are. There they are. By the way, it's written in the NFL's bylaws that they can't take a knee. Okay? You could take a knee when you're finishing off the game and you want to run the clock down, but you can't take a knee during the national anthem. But again, that's highly politicized because they were never on the field for the national anthem prior to 1998 or something like that. They weren't on the field. It was like on and off, unless the United States paid them. The government paid them to be patriotic. They paid the NFL for acts of patriotism, which is amazing because the NFL's flag alone is the American flag. So why do you have to get paid to be patriotic? Oh, because you're a bunch of just idiotic, greedy bastards that don't deserve shit. You don't even deserve the fans that are in the stands watching you. Okay, no, it's gonna be empty. Okay, they should go out and just stuff tampons in their pink pussy hats because just stuff a fork in them. They're done. Anyway, what did that Jerry Brown do? What did he do? He just signed a bill making it the first state to recognize a third gender, non-binary. What the fuck? What are they allowing? Not just illegal aliens, but outside, interdimensional deities that are now non-binary. They're not male or female. They're non-binary from planet X. What the hell's going on in California? They should really put Jerry Brown on the cover of Time as Asshole of the Year. Okay, spending so much time, non-binary. What the? Oh my. I don't know what's going on in this world, folks. All I know is I'm super fucking excited about the Dodgers and the Yankees going toe-to-toe, possibly. I don't know what's going on. Once I get off this show, I'll see what happened with the Yankees game. But I think they're going to take it tonight. I think they're going to beat the Astros. Anyway, this isn't a sports show. I don't know. Over the past couple of shows, I've been doing a lot of sport. You could expect me to do sports if it's October. And some teams that I like are, in the hunt for October. Not the hunt for Red October like these commies, but the actual hunt for October, for the baseball. But that's the inside baseball on that. But here's more inside baseball. Documents show other Democrats, not just Clinton's, on Russian payroll. You have that weirdo fuck, Tony Podesta, was paid $630K to represent Uranium One. So it's Podesta and his brother. And they kept that under wraps for the longest time. Oh, Rachel Madcow's not going to talk about that, is she? Oh, no. Rachel Madcow probably went to go get tattooed in East LA. She got tattooed, fuck Trump, right? She probably got, smash patriarchy and fuck Trump on her fat friggin' head. Unbelievable. No, it's just, it's crazy. California's giving kids, chemical hormone blockers. They use these to turn children into transgenders. It says here, pediatricians are deeming it to be child abuse. Oh, why don't you tell that to Jerry Brown? Jerry Brown will call you a bigot if you don't let your, young daughter see a tranny's ding-dong in the non-binary / woman's bathroom. This isn't a game, all right? Baseball is a game, but this is no game. Now that they want to show your kids grown male genitalia in women's bathrooms. Okay, there's some sick sons of bitches playing a cruel joke on humanity, and their next joke could be to just whack the shit out of Trump. That could be the cruelest joke of them all. All he has to do is piss them off. And, I don't know, somebody's asking me for a hug on Spreaker. You will hug? I don't know. I got fans from all over the world, so they're barely learning to speak English. I encourage you to learn English. So, yeah, hats off to that fan. You will hug. What, you want a hug over the internet? You weirdo. Somebody wants to hug me. Anyway, my wife's back. she's standing right next to me while I'm trying to do a live podcast, so maybe she wants to say something. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she does. That's an opening for you to come. You know, it's like a professional opening.
I don't have a chair here.
You don't have a chair. Okay, well, you could talk over. You have a very loud voice. Sometimes it's louder than the Grand Montalvo's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me jealous, actually.
Well, I don't really think you should.
You really project louder than me sometimes.
I don't think that you should call the show Kill Trump. I really don't, Bruce.
Why?
As your legal advisor, I believe that that's a...
It says Kill Trump all over Google. Kill Trump. Me putting it up isn't going to do anything.
I think you're wrong. I think that
maybe you could speak up by the microphone.
You're wrong. I think it shouldn't be titled that way. I think you're going to have the Secret Service knocking at your door. And
okay. That's part of the show, the paranoia, folks. It's okay, Jaja. Anyway.
Well, I mean, you are basically making a death threat.
I'm not making a death threat.
No. That's to be interpreted by the people that will knock on your door. Okay? And that is time and time again. You cannot push certain fringes. And
okay, I just saw, excuse me, I just saw Alex Jones say kill Trump. Will they go kill Trump, kill Trump? Look, everybody's saying kill Trump. I'm not going to kill Trump. I'm a pro-Trump supporter. But the thing is...
yeah, but it could be misinterpreted.
Will they kill Trump? No.
Yeah, but you can't say that because it's going to be looked at by the opposite side. All right.
Do you have anything to say? Like, actually, just shut up and advertise the jewelry.
I'm going to put a plug.
Excuse me?
Tell me to shut up again. Online.
I'm going to divorce my wife on air if she doesn't advertise our jewelry. Come over here. I was doing very well, folks. You see, then Jaja comes in. You know, every time you hear the show.
Well, you know, I'm sick of being told
and she talks over me. Then advertise the jewelry.
And I'm an imbecile and all kinds of things.
Nobody's ever called you an imbecile, but you're clearly being one. Can you advertise? She's really smarter than what she sounds like. I don't know what's up her ass right now. I mean, just advertise the jewelry. Stop being an ass. If you want me to kick your ass on air with my powerful talk radio show might, I will do it, wife. But please advertise the...
Is that a threat?
Yeah, it is. It's a promise. Can you advertise the show before I pull the plug on you? Advertise the show before I bust out the Broadway fucking cane on you.
Is on Fridays.
Advertise the fucking jewelry before I do some wife beating on air.
You might have a heart attack before that happens.
I want to watch the Astro show. You're just coming over here to shut up my mic after I've been having a very good show. Now, you either advertise the jewelry that makes me money and keeps you off my back, or...
Really? That's what you're going to say?
Yeah. Money keeps the husband's wife off their back. So, you know, the more that you don't advertise, the more that I have this squabble with my wife on air. You know, or maybe I'll just dump you like Goldust dumped the other one. No. I need you to advertise. Okay, folks, you're about to hear a side of Bruce Montalvo you never heard, a psychotic side. Advertise the fucking show's jewelry, please. Wife, precious wife.
Jaja. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, show some respect. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you want to go check out our fabulous handmade jewelry, you should go to etsy.com/shop/antique obsessions or etsy.com/shop conceptual subculture. You could go to Amazon and check out our you can check out Antique Obsessions. Right, that's on Amazon Handmade, and we're on eBay, Outrageous Jewelry. So yeah, we make handmade, one of a kind, gorgeous jewelry, and I was just working on some stuff before. That's why I haven't been here. And
oh my god, that's interesting. I talk about the jewelry, please.
Yeah, I was making some beautiful handmade, like they're like solid antique sterling that repoussé that we've repurposed. Some things were vanity items, and we've made into these one of a kinds. And some are silver plate. And just check us out. You know, there's a couple of sales going on, fabulous deals. Everything is labeled. You know, some's like steampunk, and you have some just very baroque, rococo kind of just a beautiful look, you know. And yeah, Bruce and I work very hard on it. Yeah.
Very, very hard, huh? You said very hard. Are you going to sit down, or are you just going to leave me hanging? We love each other, folks. you know, but there's kind of a rivalry right now because she's all New York, Jaja, and I'm all L.A., but I'm not fake. Everybody else in L.A. is fucking fake. And a lot, you know, I sang that I hated L.A., but in reality, the only things I love about L.A. are the tacos and the Dodgers. And right now, the Dodgers are going toe-to-toe with New York. So that's why I have this rivalry with you, kind of. What do you think of that? And so, like, New York versus L.A., it's like they know, oh, Jaja and Bruce, you know, they're like a more pissed-off version of I Love Lucy. So it's like New York versus L.A.
That's pretty bad, because they eventually did get divorced, you know.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so...
What did he do? Did he kick her ass?
No, they did. You know, they just keep it up, so...
Oh, well, look, I'm not Hollywood, even though I am from Hollywood. I'm not like your Uncle Art Matrano going and raping chicks in bathrooms at the Playboy Mansion. I'm a really sweet husband to you, actually. Mm. Come on, man.
Yeah, for the
you come over here, you make me out... Look, just because I'm a psycho on talk radio doesn't mean I'm really a psycho. I'm like a fucking teddy bear with, like, big bazooka handguns.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. Bruce is pretty nice. And he's funny.
Yeah, but my jewelry's even nicer. So, you know, you didn't really advertise it the proper way.
Why don't you advertise it?
Because I'm, like, trying to hit a blunt here. The microphone's right here. I've been babbling for, like, 2 hours straight. Well, you know, the Montalvo audience, if you're so big and they love you so fucking much, which they do, then talk to them. They're right there. They're listening. They tune in every week. You think they want to hear you, bitch, at the MC? No. They want to hear you be an MC. Yo. What's up?
You're the one bitching. Anybody listening can tell that you're the one nipping and nagging and being
you know,
because
very
autistic.
I'm trying to hit the blunt and I'm trying to set you up. You know.
You don't need to set me up by calling me a bitch.
I didn't call you a bitch, biznatch. What's up? Let me hit the blunt. Jaja, take over the mic for a second or leave.
Yeah, Bruce can smoke, but I am the true bliznut smoker. You should check out my track. More Chiba Chiba. It's still relevant. It's still hot. You know, you go to YouTube.
Yeah, because you don't put out anything else that's new. You're like Black Sabbath. You play the same old jams that everybody loves. Stop being like Black Sabbath. Put out some new shit, damn it.
They can check out Break the Door Down. They can check out Get Your Guns Up. Those are my first couple of singles.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to say they're fucking awesome.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. And then soon I'm gonna...
First of all, I play your music on my fucking show, so I don't need to just say they're awesome. You know that I know that they're awesome. I'm like Han Solo. I don't have to tell you I love you. I just say, you tell me you love me, and I say, I know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have another single coming out very shortly. It's called Fake Jewels. I'll have a video for it in about a month or so.
Should just call it Fugazis. That's what Johnny Depp called it in that movie. That's not what the song is called. No, but he called Fake Jewels a Fugazi. Do you want to be interesting on talk radio? People want to hear things like that, like a Fugazi. What's a Fugazi? It's New York, right? Fugazi. Fake Jewels are a Fugazi. You're saying Fugazi. Huh. Your song's called Fake Jewels, but it's about Fugazis. Get it?
Yeah. That's right. Interpret it how you like. But that's the name of the track. So, but anyway, we'll have that released for you soon, and a lot of other tracks. But you should check out my Eminem response. I don't really want to say it's a full
I could play it. I could play it again in a second if you're nice.
Yeah, if I'm nice.
Yeah, if you're nice. You know, because hey.
What are you talking about? What do you have me like a dog? Be good. You're gonna give me a fucking star for the day?
That's the problem right there. You come into the B man.
Just say yeah. I'm gonna play your track.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play your track.
Yeah, it's not ultimatums yet. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be hot radio.
Oh, it's very hot. We can get hot like at the drop of a dime. We could either fuck or fight. You know, it's like one or the other with us.
It's your fault because you're a Latino.
Oh, so now you just want to blame it all? You throw the race card and then use the ADL card or whatever card. You know, just like everybody using the cards.
I heard you talking about Nazis before.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty big on Nazis, you know, not because I am one, but because, you know, they like rule the world.
I heard the late great Jim Mars.
Yeah, my friend that I used to talk about Dallas Cowboys football with him.
Yeah, I heard him talk about, it was interesting with this guy Lavender or something.
Rest in peace.
He was breaking it down, the difference between the fact that Germany did not win. He said Germany did not win the war. It is on the record. The Nazis did. They left. The Nazis, he said, were a cult. It's very hard to break up a cult. That is what's running America. the cult of Nazism, it's not. You can't say Germany won because they dispersed.
They planned it that way so that the Weimar Republic would be dispersed and their new stronghold would become the United States. You see, I have it from the man's words himself, Jim Mars, rest in peace. I met him at Contact in the Desert. I spoke with him on the first seasons of the Bruce Montalvo show. Great guy. Heard him on many shows. He says right here, National Socialism never died. It was reborn in America, and it's ready to seize power. Actually, it's not ready. That's where he kind of lied. It has seized power. It did back in 1939, bro.
Yeah. In 1939, you could scroll back.
They took over fucking Madison Square Garden. I mean, forget about watching the fucking Knicks. They went in there and they said, fuck the Knicks. They stink anyway. They stunk back then. They didn't win until like the 60s. They said, fuck it. We're the arena. This is a Nazi night tonight. 1939, before the 45, before the fall of Nazi Germany. They were in the United States. They were singing.
All proud.
They were singing the anthem.
They shanked a Jew. They shanked a Jew in front of the whole crowd. They're all laughing.
Oh, yeah.
They're howling and just look up Madison Square Garden, 1939, Nazi, and you'll see it. And you can see this guy.
It looked like something out of Pink Floyd, the wall.
It really happened. I don't know if he was Jewish or what, but they shanked a fucking guy right in front of everybody.
And that one looks Jewish. And that was a coon who let all the riffraff into the room. That's what it looked like.
They fucking laughed, man. And then they had on stage a huge banner of George Washington.
Or it could be Adam Weishaupt, for all we know.
Probably.
But you know what? If they had it their way, they'd have us all shot.
You know, you can't say that because there's a lot of really good people that are just the children of the children of the children. And I have to say something else in the favor of what is ruling our society. You know, as much as I can't stand the fact that I am having a problem elevating because they keep taking from me.
Enough with the pity party. You know how many shows I've done every time? Pity party, pity party, pity party. Do the show.
People come right on my YouTube with where you been, and it's like, well, I can't tell you that I'm squashed by the New World Order.
Don't be squashed. You pay for YouTube hits. You pay for everything's pay nowadays, baby. You got to pay the band to dance. You want 5,000 hits on YouTube? Pay $500. You know what I'm saying? The overall to be seen, they've made it to where you can't be seen. So you have to have a budget.
Yeah, but they hear you all the time, and they'll take you.
You have to have a budget for at least $5,000 to advertise your own brand, and it doesn't matter when you do sign up to use their brands. You already sign up in the contract. They can listen to you. They can activate your phone remotely. You sign up for it when you're using their Gmail, their Google, their Facebook. You have no rights. You have negated your rights to this conglomerate, this corporation. So you want you want freedom of speech. You want to complain about being kept down on Facebook, all these things. Well, it's their job to keep you down and spy on the American people.
Yeah, exactly. And you should say, instead of saying pity party, maybe you should say, yeah, it's pretty fucked up how many people took from you and how you're so discredited.
It sure is.
By Google, by the internet, through my art, through my music.
Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, you had galleries, Jaja. Okay, very famous artist, very prolific in photography, and you had your gallery next to like Russell Simmons and dudes like that, New York and stuff.
That's the weakest gallery I was ever in.
Yeah, well, that's the only one you took me to. Can I finish my fucking point here? I mean, you want to get bigged up and then you're gonna chop me down.
I took you to Mitchell and S and Nash.
Okay, yeah. What I'm saying is that you're right next to some hip hop guys for a reason. They're watching you. They're watching you just like the Swatch watch that was the hidden hand inside Eminem's pocket. Okay? And inside, he's got an iPad with all your songs on it, and he's listening to all of them. And, I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean, what year did you sue Dr. Dre and 50 Cent for appropriating your music?
Yeah.
What year?
2005.
Okay. So, since 2005, I mean, it's known. The music industry is dead because nobody buys albums anymore, and because they're soulless fucks that go around stealing from everybody. It doesn't matter. You could have supported these people your entire life, and at the end of the day, when you finally get to meet them and you finally get to talk to them, they're blood-sucking vampires. Okay, they are Dracula's Renfields doing their bidding, going around not trying to infect you. And infect and then suck and fuck and just take whatever they can. And you know what? In the end, it does become a pity party because one has to know, I mean, the essentials. Hey, if America operates by the Nazis, it's going to operate for the Nazis.
There's no even underground scene
Only
anymore.
for the Nazis.
I came from New York. There was
Yeah.
a huge hip-hop underground scene. There was a lot of upcoming rappers.
Hip-hop is dead now. Okay, when you walk into the grocery store, they play Drake. So, I mean, what do you want me to say? New York, I mean, you want me to cry over hip-hop? It's been dead for a long time.
Well, you know, whatever. There's some people that come out that's hot, but it just keeps moving around. Anyway, they basically just, it used to be really hot. You know, there was a lot of people that were rich with words and rhythms, and the industry just killed it. And they just discouraged so much independent artistry that by thievery, that they just because they want to steal to give to their big idols, and that's it. They want to make sure that they get that their people stay on top. They don't want an underground. They don't want anybody being cool. They want to be the coolest. They want to be the hippest.
Yeah, they're so cool. I'm gonna call them culo. You know, it's really sad when you went to. You know, it's not just sad, it's disgusting because you had a very prolific education. You went to Cooper Union. You went to, all these, high class, education for your art, your art career. And here you have Britney Spears bypassing all that and just overnight becomes a fucking painter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Man, that must make you, of all people, I mean, you who could redo Manet, that must make you. Yeah, I've seen it. It's you want to talk about how great of an artist you are. I don't need to hear a rap by you. I've seen what your mind and your fingertips can do and your brain can do. It's incredible. Okay, but it just is so disgusting. They put up this fucking retarded bitch. Britney Spears, who walks into public bathrooms barefoot, and now all of a sudden she's an artist.
Yeah, and you know what? It's true. When I went to Cooper, I had...
Must make you sick.
Yeah, my paintings were amazing. I had A's in painting. I had hundreds of canvases. I've studied since I was in junior high school.
Oops, Britney Spears is now a painter too.
Yeah.
Oops, by mistake, right? Because, Miley did it and it did okay, so now they got to use... now on to the next one, on to the next mind-controlled bimbo robot bitch.
Yeah, so I'm just encouraging, if your child wants to be an artist and pay for art schools, I advise you to boycott it and don't send them to any art schools because it's worthless.
Or don't send them to Hollywood because...
And art schools, they're a fortune.
Yeah,
they're like $150,000
don't send them
for 4 years.
And don't send them to Hollywood because that's worse than what you're talking about. You send them to Hollywood, they want to be an artist, they want to be an actor. Guess what? They're going to get butt raped and diddled in Hollywood because Hollywood's other secret, besides this whole Harvey Weinstein, is how they prey on young little boys in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, that's a known fact. Lou Pearlman and what went on with Justin Timberlake, and it's a long-standing thing between the industry. I mean, that's the secret. That's the industry's dirty secret. They don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about overage woman. They don't want to talk about the Pizzagate or the underage shit. I mean, what about that Russian chick who was taping Weinstein? She said, "Oh, you tried to grab my teeth."
Well, the only Russian I care about is Putin. Putin, who's again fear-mongering now. He joined in the North Korea Hollywood charade. He's warning against North Korea now. He's saying, don't back North Korea into a corner because North Korea is like a chihuahua. Even if you back a chihuahua into a corner, it's going to bite. And Putin knows something about chihuahuas. He just got a dog the other day. But he said here, Putin said Trump's foes do not allow him to fulfill his election promises. So he's on the Trump train still. Putin's on the Trump train.
Of course.
He's judo chopping, his
what people
Trump's
don't understand
opposition.
Is that all people, all the rulers, the leaders, whether you realize it or not, they all talk. I mean, whether they show you that they're fighting, that's a lie.
Oh, it's like
It's all Dr. Strangelove.
It's John McCain is Dr. Strangelove, the actual Dr. Strangelove, but it's all WWF wrestling.
It's a show.
They powerbomb each other, they neck breaker each other, put each other in figure fours, and then after that they go out for a steak and they talk about how good the match was.
Yeah, even with Hillary. I heard you talking about her. You just attribute so much to her, and I'm like, this lady is busy getting surgeries, losing weight, trying to buy the right clothes.
Yeah, they're too busy Xing off people off their kill list. He says
sorry,
here,
Bruce,
Hillary missing after what was just found on the body of that dead reporter that exposed the Panama Papers. Again, she was using all these offshore banks. People like her were using these offshore banks, these monkeys in the Cayman Islands to, launder their dirty money for them. And, she's just one of the many. All the elites and the politicians, I mean, it's all one big cesspit. It's not just Hollywood. It's all of them.
There are people that
they live
Let me
fuckers.
just say something, Bruce. Hillary Clinton comes from a very, very, very powerful family.
Yeah, whatever. Look,
okay, but
they're all a bunch of the same orgy of freaking reptiles, just freaking cavorting around and bleeding all over each other and having just freaking diabolical, satanic reptile sex. That's what they're doing. What do you want to sugarcoat that for? They're slithering around, having sex with each other left and right, just a bunch of snakes in a bloody freaking pool, fucking.
Yeah, that's what you say. Anyway, they basically you're forgetting all the time the Pentagon has a lot more power.
No. We call the Pentagon the pentagram on the show.
Yeah, right.
The pentagram.
They have a lot more power than Hillary Clinton. Okay, now she just.
Oh no, they tell her what to do, and they put her on the drugs, and they give her the script. I know that. What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm an idiot.
But it's a waste of time to keep pointing a finger. I mean, that's such an easy target. It's like they put her up there to point her as a, here. Why don't you go block a couple of shots for 500 people that are calling them?
You know what's funny? When you said that, why don't you go block a couple of shots? I saw Hillary in a basketball jersey, next to Dikembe Mutombo. It's really impossible, for her to block anything. I mean, she's just gonna get her ass creamed like she has been, right? I mean, totally creamed.
That's what I'm saying. So she gets the blame for everything, which is absolutely absurd. There's not one person that could, I understand the hatred toward her in general because everybody doesn't like her, but at the same time, she's getting unnecessary due amount of blame that should not even be, they couldn't possibly be all absorbed by this one entity when there's a huge machine behind her, and she was, used to go to the CFR, the Trilateral.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, this is what I think of Hillary Clinton, period. The end. Look, right here. That's what I think. Just a big old fart that broke her toe. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what it is. She's just one big fat fart that broke her toe. Anyway, I wanted to ask you, with everybody watching baseball, hell, I should be watching the Yankees right now, but I'm doing a talk show instead. With all the baseball going on, did anybody watch those two idiots, the retarded version of Bert and Ernie, go toe-to-toe on that fake debate, that CNN fake debate? I tweeted to the Bert and Ernie, Ted Cruz and Bernie said if they want more ratings, they should just have at Ted Cruz just whip it out and start spanking his monkey on live TV.
Yeah, didn't Pence say whip out that Mexican? No, who said whip out the Mexican thing?
Yeah.
Pence, eh?
No, but that has nothing to do with Cruz, who just recently got caught liking porn on his Twitter.
Yeah, it was bisexual porn.
Yeah.
It was probably...
No, actually, Pence. You want to talk about Pence whipping things out? He said that they were joking that he wants to see gay people hung. Maybe that's the therapy.
Yeah, it's a cover-up.
I want to see gay people hang. I'm not gay. I want to see gay people hang. I'm not gay. That's what Pence tells himself.
Yeah.
That's what Tavistock told him to say.
Yep.
That's what Tavistock is telling him. Anyway, I want to get your thoughts on George W. Bush, because not only was he once the fascist in chief, but now he's a fucking painter. And and you're a fucking painter. So what do you think? What does one painter think of this other fucking painter? I mean, should he just shut the hell up with his bigotry, and realize that he owns the Texas Rangers that were like killing Mexicans back in the day, and just shut up and stop trying to please all the libtards in the art world?
Doing. But that's exactly what he's doing, and he doesn't think like that, so he's just saying it because the whole art world is like cheering behind this fake democratic ideology, and it's like they think that they're activists, and they're all trying to make activists gag art. It's so gross, and it doesn't show anything about the intrinsic notion of what art is to begin with. Art should create some kind of maybe a movement in a person. Maybe it's a shit, maybe it's a vomit, maybe it's a feeling inside of overwhelming beauty. But regardless, it's supposed to create some kind of a reaction from your audience, and ultimately it should represent either beauty, something that's beautiful, or just or disgust, or something. But something that is challenging the ideology of beauty, or the fixed notion, or the something that's already standard or traditional. Artists have always tried to break out. Now they've been using the agitprop or the political arena to air out their kind of thoughts on art, and it doesn't really make sense. It never looks beautiful. It never looks really cool. It always looks really stupid. Nobody wants to fucking hang it in their walls. It's always time.
First of all, George W. Bush was grabbing a guitar after Obama started fucking up, and he was like singing to all the black people in like Katrina, "Now y'all can blame it on the black guy." So what's he talking about? Fucking Trump bigotry of Trump's bigoted America, when, like I said, okay, people just don't give a fuck about Mexicans. That's the thing, that people don't care about Mexicans or anything that has to do with Mexicans. Like, I'm not buying anything from a Mexican. I don't like Mexicans. That's how people think. So they don't care that George W. has a fucking baseball team literally named the Mexican Killers. And then he wants to go out there and be a big old fat, stupid, fathead hypocrite and talk about Trump's bigotry.
People want to hear that, and he just wants to try to... it's strange.
Why doesn't he just go play his Game Boy and shut the fuck up?
I think he's trying to just gain some empathy with the art world. That's the only thing I could think, because it doesn't really make sense. They're in the same party, right? I mean, both Republicans.
No, they're not.
Oh, he wasn't a Republican?
George Bush wasn't a Republican? Trump is not a Republican. Trump is a Trump-publican. Okay? And the Trump-publicans don't have an elephant. They have a big, powerful lion with a blonde haircut. And a red hat.
And they're not ducks.
They're not elephants.
And they're not ducks.
They're not what? Say it louder.
Yeah, because Donald Trump he has a duck tail on the back of his head.
Yeah, DuckTales. I used to watch that cartoon. No, we bought some roast duck. You know how I like to incorporate everyday life into my show at times? I just don't eat fucking greasy Chinese food every day like other idiots on the radio. Okay, we went out to this like fancy pants freaking store. Kind of sounds like an Arabian store. Bashaz or whatever, I don't know.
Wasn't that fancy. I was let down. Sprouts is better.
I've never seen roast duck for half a roast duck.
That's a problem. Yeah, we usually don't see that. We did find duck in Tucson. We do love this supermarket here called Sprouts. It's far better than
but now they're gonna go in there. They're gonna send ISIS in there to inject HIV into my meat, my ground beef. So please don't tell them where I shop.
Don't get that.
Speaking of psyops and shills. Our good friend Pete Santilli got out of jail. He finally left the joint with all those blowjob hacks. And we say to him, congratulations, Pete Santilli. Nobody deserves to be NDA'd like that.
That's what you tweeted him, I know. Yeah, no, it was terrible. At least on the record, on paper, it's bad to have been locked up for that long. It doesn't really look good for
I don't even know if he was locked up. I mean, we were thinking he was doing go-karts and monster truck explosions and interviewing...
Flat Earth.
Yeah, all that.
Spinning globes and stuff. Yeah, well... It's possible that he's been out and it's we're conspiracy theorists.
Never know.
You'll never know.
The guy was, you know what? last time I checked all this Bundy thing, it's Bundy is an Illuminati family.
Yeah.
You have the Astor, you have the Bundy, you have the Russell, you have the, the
Oswald.
Lazard, Erlanger.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah. Whatever. That's just one patsy out of many patsies. But I was talking about the Bundys.
Yeah, that's one.
I was talking about how it's not just Al Bundy, so you're running with these Bundys. It's not just a name called, the family called Bundys. I mean, it's the actual fucking family of those Bundys, the Illuminati's Bundys.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't get it twisted, all right? Anyway, whatever, man. Hey, all I know is if he's got a bone to pick with me, he better not fuck with me ever again. Oh, but
I don't think you mean bad intent. You were friends with him, and then you just...
No, he's gonna say I stole his computer and that I'm some, cheap Mexican that's running around, spray painting
you were doing work for him
trucks
for
and
free
shit.
for years, and you did you did shows for him, and you did a lot
not
of
just me,
investigative
Kimosabe,
research.
you did too.
Yeah, but you did a lot of articles for him constantly.
Anyway, this guy Pete Santilli almost got me blacklisted. I mean, they didn't even want to have me on TalkStream Live because they thought I was like Rents Jr. and Pete Jr.
Yeah, they thought he was a Zionist.
Oh, they thought I hated Jews. It's like, I've married a Jew, okay? And I've never had Tex Mars on ever again. And what else? Oh, yeah, I'm a Sephardic Jew, too, myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well...
The father is...
You know what happened? Shut up. My Jesus fell one day. It hit me on the head, and I'm like, oh, oy vey. And I didn't say I weigh. I said oy vey, Anyway, those are the jokes. You're either going to laugh at them or you're not, or I'm going to be here every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. You've been listening to The Bruce Montalvo Show. Follow us at Twitter. That's at The Bruce Montalvo Show and at Jaja, because she's sitting right here.
That's right.
So you get promoted. And go to her iTunes, too.
Yeah. Go check me out. Jaja, iTunes. Check me out on YouTube, although they keep demonetizing things.
Yeah, not just you, okay? They're
really
demonetizing people's cat videos now. I mean, anything you do, they just... You know who it is? It's funny you brought that up, okay? Because it's Coca-Cola. You're mad that you got demonetized. You got a bone to pick with companies like Coca-Cola and all these other big companies.
I won't support them. I will never buy Coca-Cola again in my life.
No, don't just not buy... Well, you know what? You don't want to drink Coca-Cola. You saw what Bart Simpson did? He threw a Coca-Cola on, a rusted car lid, and it, burnt through the car. Mm. So, I mean, last time I checked, you could, unclog the toilet with Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'll never buy their products again.
And what? We tried to kill mice in Brooklyn with Coca-Cola. I think one of them popped. He drank some soda pop. And
yeah, they do this stuff. They can't fart, so...
Anyway, you were making a lot of noise earlier on that door. I realized, if you move around that door back there, I don't know how it sounds on the show, but...
It's probably insignificant. It's just the air, the wind,
Anyway, you know how anal retentive I get, but...
Yes,
it doesn't mean I like anything anal or about anal. You could be all about the anal, but...
Pete was all about the anal. He always talked about the sphincter. You want to talk about sphincters?
You want me to talk about Jerry Brown again? I mentioned him already. Anyway, yeah, folks, you've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, a very fun show. So I shouldn't call the show "Kill Trump"?
No, definitely do not title it. Do not.
Okay, well, we'll think of some other. Will they kill Trump?
Or, that's probably more intellectual, and it won't pose any issues at all.
Yeah, because first of all, Secret Service, if you're going to listen to the entire show, you got to listen to the whole show. But I don't want to get, bothered by the fucking Men in Black just because of a YouTube title. I mean, I'm not even getting paid.
That's right. And absolutely not. So I would remove any tags.
All right. Calm down. All right. So I advertise the show, one more go around, or not the show, but the show's jewelry, because the jewelry, folks, is the show. I don't just do a talk radio show to, get my kicks talking about all the conspiracies I know that you don't. I want to sell you something. I want to sell you jewelry. That's why I was almost about to beat my wife 20, 30 minutes ago, because I want to sell you jewelry so bad that I will beat my wife to do it.
But if it wasn't
with vocal cords,
you wouldn't even have the jewelry if it wasn't.
Oh God! If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my life. I'd probably be killed by transsexuals or FBI informants
or your parents. Yeah, so you should go. Definitely. Are making one of a kind.
You go to Facebook at Antique Obsessions at Conceptual Subculture. Go to Facebook at Antique Obsessions at Conceptual Subculture. That's at Antique Obsessions at Conceptual Subculture on Facebook. Take you directly to our Etsy's and our eBays.
Also, you can go to Conceptual Subculture right on Google, and you'll find the one store, because I'm sure there's nothing competing with Conceptual Subculture, one word, and you'll find the 2 stores that we have. We just narrowed it down to 2 on Etsy, and they link together on the front page. So, yeah, come by. We have a 50 off sale now on most of the items, and we have real gemstones and really fun one-of-a-kind bracelets, beaded bracelets, onyx, sterling silver, Bali beads. I have Karen Hill beads that I've, emeralds and rubies. I like a lot of raw rubies. I have earrings and opals and just awesome stuff. I have anything you could think of. So sapphires and carnelians and onyx and shungite. So we have a whole healing line. I made these gorgeous embossed copper cuffs with orgonite, orgone energy. Fuck orgonite, but it's orgone because these people, they want to try to...
Yeah, they got a patent on the name.
Yes.
I want to talk, before we go off air, because we're doing a little bit of overdrive, I want to talk about haunted jewelry, just for a second, because I had an accident with this bracelet I was working on outside, and I was trying to buff it, but I guess the face ended up getting smashed in. But then I had an accident, almost hit me in the head, it cracked me, whatever.
Her face got smashed in, but so did yours. Both the faces got smashed.
Yeah, we had an accident. Okay, we're working, and what are you gonna do? Call OSHA? You know, say that we're not safe over at Antique Obsessions. Oh, shit happens sometimes, right? So what I'm thinking is, I put so much passion into our jewelry, so much effort and love. I'm seeing her face; it's all smashed, and I'm thinking, damn, you know what I mean? What can we do now? And I swear, it almost felt like the bracelet was screaming at me, you bastard, you destroyed my face, my beautiful face. Is that just me going psycho, or is that just me?
Yes, I am going
idiot.
Psycho. I have, there's a lot of, even, her face was nice, and I have a smaller version of it, but there's a way to repair it and make it really, really cool. There's these great brass.
Yeah, it's totally, it's salvageable. But the thing
I'll
is,
make it into something else.
I don't know. I guess I was just so upset that it was busted that I was imagining, or maybe I was just stoned or something. I was thinking, I was seeing the hole where her face used to be, and it was telling me, "You son of a bitch, my face, my beautiful face."
Yeah, no, it's pretty sad.
There's got to be haunted jewelry out there.
Maybe it was haunted. I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. It's really, really old. Some of this stuff's 100.
That's what I'm saying. It's hundreds of years old.
Yeah. And maybe it was a dead person that owned that originally, and we thought that it was going to be a greatest thing to be made into a piece of jewelry.
You know what? In the end, it was its destiny. I'm lucky.
At least you I'm lucky it did.
I'm lucky it didn't fucking crack my head open.
Yeah, or
because
shatter your eye.
I'm gonna wear freaking Protec helmet or something when I'm out there. No shit. Anyway, that's what we do, folks. We work our jewelry. We work on expanding our consciousness every Friday and telling you the truth, because I'm not getting paid to shill. I'm just getting paid to sell jewelry.
That's right. That's right. So you want to keep the toning
down. Keep it real.
On the just the short titles without being explicit.
But look, they're not going to kill Trump. This whole show is about why they're not going to kill Trump. Did you hear? Trump's turning us into a fucking drone-topia.
Well, that's great. That's a great title. Why they won't kill Trump.
No. I'll think of something else. Drone-topia sounded good right now. But you know what else sounded good? Your rap against that fucking pink pussy Eminem.
Yeah, I know, but I only got 1,000 hits on
No, you got more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it got way more than that. I mean, it got 700 here, it got 1,000 over here. I mean, it got looked at, on Twitter over here. So, again, you want to hear Jaja's epic comeback rap at Eminem, a guy that has been stealing from her since the White Rapper show.
Before that.
And then some. I mean,
but it's all right.
Really
these guys are pretty generous. You know what I'm saying? They've really been pretty good.
Generous?
Yeah, I feel like they help us out. So I mean, it's not their fault. If I was made to be victimized,
I feel
by
like
other.
hold up, please. It's the Bruce Montalvo show. I feel like our buyers, the buyer jewelry, help us out. Now you got your theories, I got mine. I don't think that people that took the time to suppress you musically are gonna take the time to give a fuck about you. But you're making it like last forever. I mean, I'm trying to play your fucking clip here. I mean, you want me to play your clip? Here it is. Let's play Jaja's epic fucking mean rap against a son of a bitch that stole a lot of music from her. Right? Didn't he? I mean, before I play it.
Yes, you know, remade or stole whatever. The hip hop is about stealing, and and it's about the call and response. So,
But it's not a pity party, obviously. I mean, you kick his ass.
Well, yeah, Eminem, this one's for you. More wrong? Let's get the score pad. I got more in M than all Obama's armor paid by NORAD. Enjoy that? It's so trendy to be hating Trump. There's so much power you could suck it up like a junk. You're hiding him. I know you're a punk. Shave your head, Doc Martens, Fred Perry, you're fucked. Take off your hoodie, your true colors showed up. You're not the resistance, you're not a rebel. You follow the footsteps of gun-grabbing libtards and pedos. Lego that rope chain, give it up, that's your whole game. You're so fucking cracked out, you need to switch your name to cocaine. Blow your brains out with propane, you're so insane. You know shit about politics. All your points are fascist. If it was up to you, we'd all be Islamic. With your pink pussy hat, enslaving the black man with backpacker rap. Engraving your rhymes into all their minds. They're jealous of you. They think you're one of a kind. But in fact, you're not, because you're pushing Black Lives Matter while you're jacking my tracks. And what about 50? He loves him some Trump. You ain't no different. You're Showtime stooge chumps. What's in your pocket? Is that an unseen hand? If it wasn't for me, your career would be panned. Camouflaged like an illegal alien, but he's really an Aryan. Stop staring, Stan. You're just a made man. Now get to your corner and pump up your hand. I'm serious. Spit your lyrics for idiots. Get high and delirious. You'll never be edgy like me or as furious. Kissing up like a little bitch while you write off 100 tracks from a miss. Sick of it all, Jaja, with a double C. I'm dropping it raw. I'm the queen of the rude. You're still a donkey king of the hee-haw. Yeah, your soldiers got older and their homes all got moldy. With Irma and Harvey, you think this is gold G? It's real, motherfuckers. Keep taking from the OG. With your Muslim Brotherhood, Jew-hating cronies. Trump's all for me. And you ain't no different, you virgin pop and pimp. You're worse than Bill Clinton. I know you're not with that taking a knee. You're all three parts of Illuminati. Hollywood misogyny, bloodlines and Nazis. That's why you're on top, and that's why I'm not. You white powdered donut. I know you love Trump. You work for the order. Your hand pumped one up. This all you want. I see through your skin. You white Casper Two-Face just doing a bid.
Oh my goodness. It's a good thing. What? That was like how many minutes?
It was only 2.5. I really just
2.5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. That's right. Alright, shut up. Shut up now. Stop clapping for Jaja. That's enough clapping for Jaja.
Weren't you gonna play a guitar and like sing songs?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that improv. We're one at a time. We're working on you, then we work on me. I already sang I Hate LA. And as soon as I sing I Hate LA, then the Dodgers go to the World Series. So I should publicly denounce Los Angeles more often. The Dodgers will go to the World Series.
You tried to go see them in New York, the original stadium, but it was just like some weird housing.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go to the site of Ebbets Field, but in reality, where the Barclays Stadium is, that's exactly where they wanted to have Ebbets Field.
Yeah.
And that they're actually flying the flag from the old Ebbets Field on the corner of Barclays, the American flag. That's the old flag from Ebbets Field.
Yeah, they probably couldn't get rid of homes.
You know, that's so funny. Before we go, I was like almost about to do voodoo so that they could beat the Chicago Cubs. And I was like, here, Jaja, touch the bat. And I was like, like the guy from the Cleveland Indians movie. You know, when he had like the Ubuntu and the rum. I was like, touch the bat. And then I'm like, I'm like of Mexican descent, and then you're, Jewish. And then the guy that literally took the Dodgers to the World Series with like all the home runs last night, his name was Kike Hernandez. The Nazis would pronounce that a different way, right? Like Kike Hernandez, like, Mexican Kike. His name just sounds kind of offensive. Kike Hernandez.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was the Kike and Hernandez that put the Dodgers in the World Series.
I doubt he's Jewish.
No, he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So that's
So
more
I
for
love
Puerto
how
Rico.
all people care about Puerto Rico these days and how they have such efficient...
Nobody cares about Puerto Rico. It's all about the World Series now.
All the people suffering, people in the
it's all about the World Series now.
The update on the death count, none of that shit. You just forgot about it. Meanwhile, the Haitian earthquake, they talk about it forever. They got in your face for like at least a year. They pump money out of you.
Anyway, they're saying that the Puerto Ricans are supposed to get the power restored by Christmas.
It's a long time. It's only October.
Right. It's only October. Anyway, that rap was wonderful. And with that, we're going to wrap it up, folks. We're going to wrap it up. I'm going to go watch some baseball. Okay? Because that's like the blue pill. I'm tired of telling you the red pill. It'll probably get me killed if I give you the red pill too much, right?
Yeah,
I gotta watch what
advisor.
Yeah, or I need my wife to stop busting my chops and go make me some pork chops.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
I'm gonna call you at the end of the day. Pork chops.
Oh yeah.
And applesauce.
Pork chops. That sounds good. Go make me some. Anyway, see you guys later. Again, follow the show every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and Mondays, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. You can find us on your Android phone on TalkStream Live, and just go directly to Spreaker. That's the Bruce Montalvo Show on Spreaker.com. Bruce Montalvo Show at Spreaker.com with Jaja. She raps.
Import taps.
See ya.
Shabbat shalom.
You're listening to MBN Montalvo Broadcasting Network.